The skill was still important. The zeal he found in them was still important. The discipline he found in them was still important. The skill that made them fishers would still be needed when they became fishers of men. The zeal, the discipline, it was just the mission that would change. Isn't it amazing that the skill, the zeal I wrote here, the discipline that makes you a fisher or in any profession, when God calls you, most times it's the missions that will change. But those disciplines you have built will be used even in that mission. Now, most people are waiting until the day they understand the call of God before they begin to build all the disciplines. Here were people who did not know that it was in their prophetic destiny to be apostles, their prophetic destiny to be witnesses and to be men of God. There were young people who found their father fishing and they got into that action. You will be learning shortly that there are many components that make a fisherman, a skillful one and an effective one. Jesus was not in a hurry to call them. He stood by the sea and observed. He saw something in them that would be needed in effective soul winning. He saw the skill, he saw the zeal, he saw the discipline, and he said, gentlemen, come, I want to change your mission, but don't throw away the skill, don't throw away the zeal, don't throw away the discipline. This discipline I have seen in you that has made you good fishers will still be needed when you become fishers of men. This is the first thing we observe. When God comes to men, most times it is the mission that he changes. The discipline, that means you do not have to wait until you understand your assignment to begin to invest in skill, invest in discipline, invest in strategic knowledge. It will not be a waste even when you eventually find your place. Learning obedience will be useful. Whether you have found your assignment or not, learning diligence will be useful. Whether you have found your assignment or not, learning time management, all of these things that make men efficient will not be thrown away just because God called you. This is very important. That means here up front, I will teach you that even if you have not found your place in life and destiny in terms of purpose, you can begin to build the skills of a fisherman. Because when Jesus calls you, you will still be a fisher. It's only that you will now become of men. Are we together now? Yes. Imagine if he came and met these guys folding their arms, and he said, why are you people sitting idle? And he said, well, we're not doing anything. We're waiting for the day we'll be called. There's some prophetic word that one day will be apostles. Jesus would not have appointed them. The only thing they did not have was the mission, but the discipline was already there. Are we together? They began to build that culture of discipline already, that skill of efficiency already. It was easy for him to call them and switch them to their mission. Because whether you are a fisher of fish or a fisher of men, one thing will remain: you will be a fisher.